Maybe next Saturday, because I won't be able to stream tomorrow during the day. That's why I want to get this game out and done. I won't have time, unfortunately, tomorrow. I have to go and work on a storage room.
Yeah, what's that Anton Blast thing? That sounds really fun. That's just a demo.
Where is Hooked on You? There it is. Wow, wrong button.
Hooked on You, yes.
Ooh, is this... Screw the settings up? No. Are you guys ready for more of this insanity?
Okay.
Dig in the vibes. Good old oil drum.
You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you've fallen asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? I see something. Sorry, I'm messing with things on my end. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Oh, right, I was giving Trickster... I remember what voice you guys wanted for Trickster. Good morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day right off. God, I should go get Aurora to be this character. Mike, I found your coffee.
It's for garlicky.
Damn.
Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the never mind, he left.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of... death?
No, wait, don't drink that.
What the hell was that?
They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 2 thumbs up review to, not an internal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithm. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on?
Fucking... Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient and possibly unrelatable narrator basically just hook that coffee out of your hand?
This is not a parliament. Parliament?
Yeah, Parliament.
This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment.
I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and or that is trying to take you into.
You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated, the universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process, with ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them.
Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good?
No, we're trying to sell you a timeshare.
God damn it.
You don't have to say it like that, especially since after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
There's always something. They always do this on the second morning.
Sad, really.
Even they do make some great points.
Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
No.
Yes, of course. Apologies, Anon.
Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island?
Wait, does that mean Dwight and Claudette can hear the voices?
Yeah, because they're survivors. They're the ones you play as in the games, the video games.
The bottom one.
You want that one? Yes, I'm not suspicious there is no option.
Yes, I'm not at all suspicious that there's no option here.
What an encouraging response.
And we're so glad you're not suspicious.
Hey, Claudette, maybe Alan isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're really doing here.
Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond.
The fourth wall has just been exploded by this point. What the fuck?
God, fourth wall broke so hard. Also, they know that everyone's just looking to bang the characters.
Yes.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Alan. We're so happy to hear you're having fun.
I feel like these would be dialogue that would work if you had a New Game Plus.
I didn't say I was having fun.
Maybe
We're all having fun, Anon!
We're all having fun.
We don't need you. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place.
Just signed this pageant agreement.
No, go to hell!
Isn't it non-disclosure?
No, I will not say anything negative about this, Alan. You have my word on that. Anon, agree with the terms of verbal contract. Fuck you. They just got around it.
Well, man, that.
Delightful.
Excellent.
Yes. Hey, Anon. It's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave this at is a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing.
First.
Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes, bacon, and... So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intakes. Ooh, I could use some strawberries. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I really wasn't.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday. So congrats, I guess.
Because this is a new game.
Changing?
This is the new Pokemon game, Force.
Is he changing?
Yeah, first you were Joe Swanson, then a typical chat, and now you're this.
I like the fact every stream he's different.
Yeah,
Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck.
Well,
Hi,
that
Peter.
was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
Hey.
Oh, right, that's me. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill. But softer and warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Oh, well.
He's wearing 3 bras.
That surely must be it. No one else would widely stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, non-consistently annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Raph has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group? Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Raph.
Introduced I'm glad the introduction of Anna to her island paradise. And yeah, that was in quotations. Didn't distract me from the normal routine. Ignoring all of you and vice versa.
It's supposed to be my Raven voice, you ass.
Also, the reason I'm doing this voice for him is because I didn't find out until yesterday he's from Nigeria, and I'm fairly certain if I pull off a Nigerian accent, we're definitely gonna get cancelled.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That was a good
That's why I'm not doing a Japanese accent for Spirit. I'm just going with the Raven accent, or the Raven voice.
Oh.
At least Trapper, he's all American, so that just fits. But Huntress is Russian, so I mean that's easy enough. But yeah, this place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions.
I'm asking a question too. It's when will Wraith shut up, man?
And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon.
Damn, what a power play. Keep 'em wanting more. You're getting good at this sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Oh, why?
One point, Trapper is just gonna turn into Crunk.
Yes.
That it will get funny. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention.
You hear that?
I like that reference in the pool, Black Swan.
Who are you addressing? Me?
Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator.
No homo. Oh, you only give me so many saves. Wow, you're an evil game.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, 9 saves.
God, that's like the new Digimon game.
And later on, you have to collect special save stones just to be able to use them.
Oh, man. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed.
Yeah, a little more. Oh, yeah, I said yes.
See, they're probably messing with the generator, but I enjoy the fact that they're just, sneaking off to bang.
How does it feel?
It fans.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
This is, uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Just like that.
Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea those two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything.
Oh, wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some?
Damn it!
Oh, come on. Oh, so close. A little privacy, please.
Oh, they really were doing it. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes.
Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know.
You know what? What do you think we were doing?
Smacking the monkey? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun or butt stuff.
You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own deaths permanent is fun? Oops.
Oops.
We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected.
I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. I mean, technically, if you do stab it, you can poison your body enough to die.
It's only if it's infected first.
I'm quite certain if you... Maybe
Shut
I'm
up,
thinking
boys.
of something else.
Did you actually think we were him and me?
Oh, come on, man. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it.
Wow, she's a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse than right now.
Oh, God. Let's go, Loverboy. I needed all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Anon. You're going to need it.
If you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how.
That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today, it's been exhausting, too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you.
I like that. I want to be on a date. I want to be on a date with me.
Moko, is there any way to turn up your mic on your end? Because you're a little low on my end. And I've got you up 120%.
Let's see. Input is at max. I could turn up the output, but I don't think that will do anything.
I can do something else. Hold on. Keep talking for a minute.
Yeah, okay, my mic is really low for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, yeah, you see what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, on my end too, it's really low. It's almost not registering me.
I had that problem too with the last update.
That is fucking... Maybe it's a Discord shit thing.
Go into your options and your audio.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
said, it
still
had turned
100.
you guys like down to 10% the other day.
Wow, okay. That's fucking weird.
The updates, yo.
Automatic gain control. I mean, I guess I could turn gain control off, but that would be dumb.
No, you should be fine now. Let me know if he's too quiet for you guys, though.
I mean, there's one thing I could turn. No, that is off. Turn on might help your voice not being detected. I don't know what's going on.
You know what? Have you checked your mic in your Windows settings?
Yeah, I just didn't. It's still also set to 100, so I don't know why it's doing this.
Maybe you're just a quiet boy.
That might be true. Who will make the first move?
And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip, like the palm tree, is bending over to screw you. To screw with you. But it's not trees at all, it's... Hey, babe.
Oh,
Breakfast
God.
is quite weird, huh? Everyone's getting up and announcing how they're feeling. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Mhm.
Fucking weird, dude. Why? But
Packing pleasure right now, it hurts.
why is my? Oh, okay. See,
I just gotta
I'll
plug something in and fix something because my nerve is being...
A master. No, I could turn off the master sound, but that would just to make it louder for me, not for the rest of you.
I think
Oh.
be naturally quiet.
Maybe.
I turn
If
you
I
up a
wanted
bit
them-
more
them-
so they can tell me if you're too low.
Yeah, I mean, I could turn off this nasty pop filter I have, but then then you're gonna be hearing me every time I say pee.
Yeah, no, as somebody has to deal with audio dealing with, I hate that, and I can't unhear it in movies and stuff. Doesn't it get bad when you do this long enough that, like, you hear it in movies and cartoons and video games and you just start wincing?
Yep. It's like that's also why I like watching old TVs and movies where you can clearly see where the green screen is, and they try to act it off really well, but it's just like, you know, you could definitely tell this just a guy with a, because the guy usually has a green shirt on over a green outline, so you can definitely tell where he is.
What's that about? Some fourth kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. I'm not agreeing with Trickster, but actually I don't usually eat until around noontime anyway. Yeah, I do intermittent fastings. You see my abs, by the way? That's not actually really healthy to do. Maybe you can... I said only usually eating 1 meal a day. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Is his bat, by the way, just made of... Is it like a blow-up bat?
It's a blow-up bat, and the real bat he's made is like made out of glass fiber or some shit.
His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design.
Oh, good. I wasn't the only one that noticed that. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that the guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, relax, and get some deep, slow breaths. And... nope, another shadow. These people would not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get going. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately, a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? Pack a knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. Are you ready for Big Mommy?
Okay.
Always.
You, we know
It's gonna
Moko's
get
fetish. You
Really
look...
fun.
I know you want the Asian. We'll get her on the second time. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects.
I demand that you reconsider. You settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted.
Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. I know when to save game. You've taught me.
So still love the fact that Huntress is wearing like 3 swimsuits.
Oh god, she is too. You're right. I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
sometimes you
a-
got to keep them boobs in line, trust me. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. or squeeze them in your enemy's eyes, and then die a horrible, wretched, withering death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Do you want Bunny, or do you want Psycho?
I think we're gonna go with Big Dommy Mommy, right?
Yeah, but also if life gives you
Yeah.
lemons, you should make it a lemon meringue pie, not none of that like.
I gotta go with Huntress. Sorry, man. I don't like you at all.
Oui. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Like say a no uta?
Where's the strawberry jam on the floor?
Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her as she moves like a jungle cat with all muscle and silent leaps across the thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived, a cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with the fearsome killer. Heh, great job, you made her life easier. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you, though, through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge a reaction to her hideaway.
Are you going to invite me inside?
Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire?
No.
Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge.
I mean, she's the one who's gonna be doing all the pegging.
Oh yes, baby, this giant dick is going to get... Hi, come on in and explore.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, our thoughts stopped making sound.
Why is it so quaint?
You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code. But it has a certain homey charm. I like the little starfish. Look at the rubber duck.
Yes.
She collects seashells too. And blood. She needs to clean her
Strawberry
axe better.
jam. That's just strawberry jam.
Oh, is that how she puts the jam
Blood.
on her bread?
Yep.
Oh, of course.
You're quite the decorator.
She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bone hanging delicately from the foyer ceiling. And how does this have a foyer? 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 Foyer?
Where?
Foyer. Ceiling and a collection of trinkets line the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection?
I'm more of a minimalist. I could learn to like this. It's so much. Number 3. Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably missed them. And keys? Goodness, the keys! It's a bit much, isn't it?
Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. Accoutrements?
Accoutrements, yeah.
Okay, I was right. Accoutrement.
It is French. Accoutrement.
How does the Russian know the French? It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this.
A key!
A skeleton key.
Yes.
She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement? Okay, moving on.
Exactly. Nobody is going to question. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot.
A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Anon? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on a termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it. But before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in...
No!
Oh
Giant
no,
enemy
it's an
crab.
attack! A horde of killer crabs invades through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you in Huntress and swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What do you do?
Oh my god. This is completely random. Why is this framed like a Pokemon battle? Shield Huntress, run and hide, grab a Shashka. What the hell is a Shashka?
Let me look it up.
I would assume something like that, yeah. Alright, grab a Shashka. We're gonna go kill people. She can handle herself.
Really quick.
It's a sword. It's a Russian one-handed sword thing.
Alright, well, she can handle herself. She's a serial killer, and she has an axe.
You quickly reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that.
Where is it?
Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on a wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off.
Look, looks like we're having a crab for dinner.
She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really got me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd like to start a family one day. How about you? I feel like the second one.
I mean, if we're
That
talking
might just make it
if we're talking real life, it's the third one. But
We'd probably have to go with the first one, otherwise she might
Yeah.
get mad.
yeah, let's go with the first one. Of course, I love kids. Would love to be a parent one day and drown them.
Huntress smiles. Don't worry, her kids don't last long either. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. To teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. Did her mother really get killed by an elk?
Yeah, her mom got impaled by an elk.
Are elks that much of an asshole?
Yeah, especially Russian ones. That's why, like, her mom died. Her mom died when she was 9. That's why she's just been taught to survive.
What were you
That's
like as a kid?
You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink tea, and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. People were saying, okay, elks are evil. Okay. I've never seen one. Apparently so are deer, according to Mike.
Yeah, I mean, elks are just basically imagine a moose, but with razor sharp, stingers instead of.
I know moose are supposed to be absolutely horrific because I remember Beardy and some other people in Canada telling me how just absolutely violent those guys are.
Yeah, at least their horns are blunt, where an elk is like spiky and it can actually impale you.
Damn. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. Okay, so she knows what thirst trap means.
Damn.
But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try and push it off.
If we say she's wrong, she will probably kill us.
You don't piss off the one with the... You want to bang the big dummy one.
Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we are all serving some greater purpose here.
Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has a strange symbol on it. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you interrupted.
We have a dramatic announcement.
God, these two are cock blockers.
Kill them.
But it needs to happen back on the beach. Oh my God, I just want to bang this man in peace. Will you two go away? I'll leave you alone in the other game if you just let me have my way with this man. I don't know what the hell's going on with her voice right now. You arrive at the beach and realize that you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry.
That's me. See, whenever they get on the screen, it's usually Claudette who speaks first.
It's true, it's something like that voice we cannot hear, and certainly on referencing this.
We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. You're not getting Dommy Mommy, you're getting that. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. The Paul Newman one got me though. Really? Paul Newman?
Paul Newman, I need to remember how the fuck he looks like.
Yeah, I need to go Google that too. Give me a second.
Just remember, Newman's own products all have his face on it.
That's what I'm remembering, and that's why I need to look him up younger.
Butch Cassidy, that Paul Newman,
no,
yeah.
that's bangable. Never mind. I'm okay with this idea. No, I'm okay with this picture. I forgot what he looked like young. Damn. No.
Paul Newman was the man.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with this. I'm seeing a shirtless Paul Newman on Google, and I'm okay with this. Thank you, Google.
Yeah, and then he was destroying Natalie Wood for like 20 years.
Yeah, apparently he was ex-Navy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can see it.
Wait, he was in Cars?
Most people...
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah, he played Dog.
I think he also did Slinky Dog, too, or that was somebody else. No, that was somebody else. Slinky Dog was somebody else before everyone yells at me.
Yeah,
I'm okay with this.
I remember Don Rickles was Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slinky Dog was apparently Jim Varney and Jack Bald.
Yeah, Slinky Dog was, if I'm not mistaken, what is that comedy one?
Oh, right, Slinky Dog was made by the guy who played Ernest. That's how.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. He's Ernest, because they were purposely going to retire Slinky Dog like they did in Paul Newman's car. When he died, and apparently Disney brought back Slinky Dog in 4, which I think probably pissed off more than a few people at Pixar. Jim Varney played Slinky Dog. Thank you. I could not remember the name.
God,
but I used to love the Ernest movies, too, when I was a kid.
I remember the Ernest. Ernest Scared Stupid was amazing.
It was. Especially when you realize Ernest started out as like for TV commercials.
I mean, that's not so weird. I remember we made an entire movie based off like a commercial for a cell phone company, and then they had this one character, and they just made an entire movie about this one dude.
I mean, it's rare it works, but when it works, it works. I'm surprised the Geico Gecko hasn't gotten its own TV series. I know they tried it with the caveman, I know.
Yeah, I was about to say the caveman did.
Yeah, that failed
When
miserable.
yeah.
They were
Like,
gonna
were
do
they-
one with the Noid, and that got canceled because of why the Noid had to get removed. And if you guys don't know that, you can enjoy the Google search on that. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it.
Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich.
So, theoretically, Trapper, if I marry you after you get bored of having sex with me, does that mean I can go back and, bang the bunny without you getting mad?
No, because after I'm done having sex with you, you won't be able to bang anything else.
No, Daddy, no.
You ever seen what Swiss cheese looks like?
Oh, God.
Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually does sound really nice.
I've been in one of those. It's kind of weird because it's warm inside. You swim underneath like a wall. You go outside, and then you just fucking like the temperature just drops, and your like entire torso freezes. And then you go down, and then you go down in the water again. It's all nice and cozy and.
That sounds like fun, though. I wouldn't mind trying that.
That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside.
Sorry, Trapper, you got me all horny till that last part. Now I'm just out.
I don't think he cares about getting you horny.
Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil.
Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh?
Look, I'm almost gonna say, Trapper, do you see that booty right there? Do you see that booty? That's all I'm saying.
I will not dignify that with a response.
We know you're looking at that booty.
I mean, there's booty, but if you look closer, there's also a noticeable bulge.
I'm gonna piss off Trapper. As if that life isn't for me, bro.
I'm very impressed that you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Well, there goes our... Try hard much? He's like the turn-of-the-century Pacific Northwest version of the Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing that cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. By the way, has anyone seen the Patrick Bateman cosplayer?
No.
Oh, hold on. I need to show you this dude. This guy looks exactly like him.
I've seen it, but yeah, imagine dedicating so much of your life looking like Christian Bale.
No, apparently the guy just naturally looks like him. And, oh, let me find that guy. Oh my god, it's actually really good. Oh, where is the video? I spelled Bateman right. Screw you, Google.
Never told.
There he is. There he is.
Did you see that edit somebody did that like
Sorry, it's a Facebook link, but I'm putting it in general chat. This guy is pretty spot on, though.
Oh man, I remember that video where somebody did a furry edit of that scene where they're handing out like business cards to each other.
That's also the easiest cosplay to pull off if you think about it.
Yeah, it's just a pinstripe suit and the tie.
I love that he has this CD too.
Yeah.
Guy goes all in. Gotta give him some love for that. I don't need to show my chat. You guys have seen this. I know this has been around the internet for a while.
I seen it.
I know Mike hasn't seen it, so there he goes. If we show Mike, if we
Yeah,
show that to Vash, he'd be in love.
Oh god.
That's just because Mike is like, cultured and stuff.
Mike doesn't do social media. He's not like us.
I'm-
He's not a degenerate.
I am a degenerate.
You're a different kind of degenerate.
I don't choose to engage in the cesspool. I just like to watch it churn.
Yeah, we do bring you the best stuff, don't we?
We're the best around.
I'm just gonna
bring you down.
Thanks but no thanks, or do you want to give in to the anger?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm going with Dommy Mommy. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me.
He is gonna kill you. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good.
You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home.
Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gotta stay in there all night.
Shall we continue our date?
Huntress leads you
So
back to her
many-
cabin. You thought you'd
So
remember
weird.
the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar, but better not to get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-mouthed eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the forest with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for a mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. I don't know, I actually would have fun riding on a dude's back like that. But I'm also tiny.
Gotta explore every inch and crevice.
Whee! Mike's been waiting to do that. Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometime to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures like that asshole Skoro over here. Let's face it, they deserve it. Voxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're such assholes. Great, hot with hot sauce. What?
Okay.
All right. 23. Pre-release this. Hooked on you. Her most accomplished stream. I think she hip to be Mike.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm reading the chat and I'm completely confused. Help me, Mike.
People get flag again.
No, I'm really confused by the chat comment.
What happened?
Hang on a second. Let me look at the chat.
What happened?
You can pull up the chat, Moko.
Yes, but then I have to like actively be part of this.
You lazy.
No.
In 23, Purity released this Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim part 4, her most accomplished stream. I think her undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Mike, a stream so wacky most people probably don't listen to the subtitles, but they should, because it's not just about the pleasures of watching streams and the importance of gaming, it's also a personal statement about Purity herself. Hey, Paul! That's the quote from American Psycho before he killed when he's talking about he's just replacing Huey Lewis in the News with us. That's
okay.
Hey, Paul, because Paul is Jared Leto.
Part of it made sense, and the rest of it I was just really confused.
He inserted us for Huey Lewis in the News in that conversation.
That's actually pretty impressive, no folk. I'll give you that one.
Also, like you know, the last stream you guys did have that chiptune sing number.
I like Huey. No, you know what? I actually had a family member who met Huey Lewis in like his band because they were playing in town. He is apparently a major asshole.
All musicians are. Just look at
No,
Kanye.
he is apparently a major one because he got mad that people only wanted him to play his old music because he was playing some new age stuff now.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a band that's popular and then becomes unpopular.
Yeah, no, apparently behind, like, backstage, he was meeting with everyone, he was just such a dick. I'm like, oh, I forgot he existed for a moment. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me.
Oh my god, Moko.
What did Moko
That's
do?
amazing. You sent it to her.
I would play the hell out of that. Yes. Yes.
You got the choice of which one you want to play as.
Yeah, I'm going with B. Arthur. She's the one that'll cap you in the ass faster.
She gets the shotgun.
Yes. Yes.
For the context in chat, I sent them both a screenshot
Put
of
that in
somebody
general
making
chat. You have permission to
Maybe-
put that in general.
Can I even put that in? Oh yeah, I can put it in
Can't put that in
Discord,
general.
not in Twitch.
Now, here's the thing that you have to do.
Golden Girls 007, like it's GoldenEye, but it's Golden Girls.
Someone make that mod, please.
Somehow I just feel like I'm thinking about like B. Arthur, like with the shotgun from Contra.
I was
Which
thinking
is
of the
no-
one from
honestly,
the Super
No,
Shotgun.
honestly, you should just be walking about all the enemies like you just sass them to death instead of shooting them.
Yes. No, it depends on which girl you're playing is how you sass. Like if you're playing
Yeah, of course.
you're playing I forgot their names. Blanche, if you're playing Blanche, you have to try to sex them up. If you're playing what was Betty White's character's name? Shoot. I used to watch the show a lot too. If you play Betty White's character, you just have to be really dumb blonde till they just feel bad and walk away. If you're playing B. Arthur, you just shoot him in the face and you're sassy. Because she seems like the type that would do that.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. Ready. Oh, I hate it! Why? Why do you keep doing this to me?
Because they have to.
Because that's what it is in the game, you know?
But it doesn't go this fast. I know that for a fact. I played the game.
That is true. Now.
Not that! Oh!
3, 1, 2, 3.
You missed completely.
Darn it!
You have to say that was fun.
Yes. You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Don't kill me!
Thank you. They say it takes 10,000 hours to practice to get good at something. I thought it was only 3 times. Okay. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens, like the rapper shows up and tries to whip his dick out. It's really getting annoying.
Like what? What about if we let our pants down? Totally, we're going with the middle option. You know that.
I should have saved before this.
Yes, you should have.
I didn't expect this.
What if we let our pants down?
Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you?
Is that bad? Oopsie?
Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back to cockblock you again. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time.
Shut up. Good.
Hey, Dwight?
Dwight's dead.
Dwight? Dwight, I didn't stab you this
No one
time.
is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub.
Okay,
God
I said
damn it.
we go until 3, but I'll go until 3:30 and then I'm gonna stop. What fun day you've been having. I can see it's written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? No, You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. I've been waiting to do that joke for a while, by the way, if anyone was wondering. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wrath is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With their love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wrath seems like the biggest long shot at the end to end up holding on to your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Is he like the least played character? Is that the joke?
Yeah, after they invented like so many other people, he kind of dropped off because like his entire thing is he turns invisible, but then he has to like ring a bell that takes 3 seconds before he can actually hit people again. So like he's really not good in the meta game. Also, he's basically also like story-wise, he's the least he's like the least murderers of all because he killed people, but that was he just did his job. He didn't know he was actually killing people. Like he didn't know those people stuffed in the backs of those cars he smashed. That just happened. Yeah.
I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get on the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I think we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is great, gross.
Mayo sauce just makes me think of Jack's cooking.
You just wanted to. Ew, that sounds nasty.
Have you not seen Cooking with Jack?
No, I mean just no. You don't use mayo in salad, you disgusting people.
No,
I mean, okay. For example, if you make a Caesar salad, you do have to make this dressing with some mayo in it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
No, he's talking about like tuna salad, like those types.
Oh, that's nasty too.
Or again, if you're doing like a Cooking with Jack, he made a salad where he took a tin of beans and put like 2 heaping scoops of mayo in it and just
Stop trying to make me throw up.
We should fucking watch Cooking with Jack. That is the worst.
Do that for a podcast.
That dude is like the worst cook on YouTube. It's amazing. Like,
no, there's a couple.
The man has never made more raw chicken you've ever seen in your life.
Oh god.
I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy.
It needs to have croutons and Italian dressing.
Yeah, but you still make a dressing with the mayo. Like, why are we discussing fucking Caesar salad, right?
That's creamy Italian.
I'll give you a creamy Italian. Bosco! No.
Not ice Pecto. It has no nutritional value.
That is actually true.
Yep. That's why you don't ever give it to guinea pigs and if you do very, very little iceberg, don't give it to guinea pigs and bunnies unless you're giving very little of it.
It's good on a burger, but that's it because it's just crispy water. Like there's much nutritional value in iceberg lettuce than it's in a cup of water.
I give very little as special treats to the guinea pigs. Letting Rap choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. I don't know. I like a salad.
Yeah, especially if we have nothing but raw meat the entire time.
Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day.
Would you?
Oh, broker.
Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group?
No.
You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. I almost got laid by Bunny Girl.
I keep getting...
Between you and me, we got it on.
I keep getting cockblocked by these jerks. Kill them.
Okay, don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option.
You see, she showed me this new movie. It wasn't a cowgirl. It was called The Bear Style. She told me.
Tell him you're brushed with death, or joke about having kids. Let's joke about having kids.
Oh
Huntress
my god, her face.
Huntress came on a little strong today with the whole having kids thing. Over for dinner, sure, but family on the first date?
Dude, you're never getting laid again.
I don't think I'm talking to her. Oh.
Should we go back and try again?
Did you save?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we can try again. Let's talk about our brush with death. Tell him your brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us.
It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans.
That would never have happened on my yacht.
Dude, we went on your yacht. It's not that great.
Shut up! I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. I have little comb for the other kind.
You know, with the way with the way he's drawn, I'm amazed he has any amount of
going to
body
actually
hair.
go for that joke, but bravo, developers.
Yeah, like I'm amazed that Trevor actually has any amount of body hair on him with the way he's drawn.
You know what's even funnier? Because hold on, I need to go check the rating of this game because I want to make a joke. Give me a sec. That might be why the fan base got so mad. Is this might actually be rated for adults?
Well, wasn't this a rated mature like 18 plus?
Let me see. How to see that on here? It's rated teen.
Mainly because
it's rated
teen, yeah.
So yeah, that might be why it pissed off the fan base because I've heard a lot of the fans are. Oh, good. I just saw one of the reviews and one of them just says penis. Also, most of them say 10 for 10 Dommy Mommy.
Yeah. I have found my people.
Huntress rejected me and I rage quit. I can't recommend because of my broken heart. Had sex with Huntress. Needs a naked DLC. God, everyone picked Huntress. Jesus.
Yep, of course.
I think I bought the wrong version of Dead by Daylight. Got to seduce Mommy Huntress. No further goals in life.
No further goals in life.
I love this. I love that people actually did get fun with this.
Yes, so the people who played this game are people of culture, and the people who played Dead by Daylight are just troglodytes.
That's what I've heard, even though, and I should say this, I have met the devs. They are very nice people, especially because I unintentionally made fun of them right in front of them without meaning to.
I mean, the devs are great. I'm talking about the fan base community.
Oh, no, I've heard nothing. Like I said, when this got announced, I think most of the people that follow me on Twitter were DMing me this because they wanted me to play this, and they specifically told me to read the comments on the announcement. And I thought it was cute when I saw the announcement because I have played Dead by Daylight before. And it was just so many angry people over this. Like, so many people raging angry. And I'm like, why, though? The art is good. This looks funny. You know, it's cool that the devs actually did a side project. Why are they mad? And they're mad because the characters look cute and they are not covered. Like, there's so many like, go look up the first announcement on Twitter and you guys will see some funny comments. Because people were mad. And I'm like, you know what? I need to play this game when it comes out. And I'm fairly certain by the art. I think the art was done by the guys that did the KFC dating sim.
Oh, Lord.
Just by the art, but I haven't actually looked it up.
I
remember
the KFC dating sim.
One day we'll do a full Let's Play of that.
That was horrible.
Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical island.
That's the thing.
I want to play the Thing dating sim.
No.
Yes.
You just want to date Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Sex and vertebrae.
Don't lie, Mike. You'd play that to date Kurt Russell.
No, I'd play that to take Keith David.
Oh, man, can I get both of them then? Can we do a harem type thing? Because, I mean, you got
there
both
was a scene
in
in that movie where they were watching porn.
I'm okay with this idea. If any devs are in chat, I beseech you to make this happen. Bon appetit!
No,
Which one of us is gonna...
don't you mean Bon?
Everything here has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables.
What?
How?
For calcium.
Impossible
calcium.
to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both for the sexual and deadly variety. Whenever everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Stop cock-blocking me.
Ignore them.
You really do hate these two.
Yes, I do.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Anything at all?
Anything?
You can stop getting in the way of Dommy Mommy. A manners book, perhaps? You're the servant! Shut up!
I'm used to this kind of shabby treatment on here on Glurg Island.
Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been holding something big. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything.
Willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies.
No, folk, no!
What's
They're
he doing
jumping
now?
in the fire, I hope so.
Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb?
Dwight.
Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it.
It's kind of hard to read this chat and the Twitch chat as well.
I'm going to slice you.
Good. Something
Oh,
needs to
good.
change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul.
Beauty, why do you have so many feet fetishes on your channel?
That's a good
No
question.
focus.
I don't know, and I regret that one picture I took in the high heels.
Yeah, no folk and charm is like that. That's one too many. That's two too many actually.
Jams into toes?
Yeah, it's even pinned in the general that he likes feet.
I thought that was a joke. I don't
Yeah, I
think he
thought he
actually
was only
liked
into
feet.
nuggets.
I no. I don't think he's a. I think that was something that somebody put up as a joke. I don't think he's actually.
Oh, no, folk. It's okay. We're not kink shaming you. We understand that you really, really like everybody. No folk 22 really, really likes feet, and he just wants you all to know he really loves feet.
Sucking on nasty toes.
He likes beans on toast, if you know what I mean.
I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I am also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire.
Actually, the echoing from Mike worked perfectly.
It did.
And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wrath's complaining. Wraiths. It's Wraiths, but I keep saying Wrath. So I'm just going to keep doing that.
I stopped correcting you a while ago.
I know. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell their story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably a great sign. I'm gonna save, and you guys get to pick who. We've already done Huntress, so you have to pick somebody else. Your Dommy Mommy got her story time. Oh, cool. And now everyone's looking at you. So, do something.
Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades. Boggle?
I forgot Boggle existed, thank you.
Ogle.
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story?
Alright, we'll tell you the three little pigs. Wrath points his spine and skull staff thingamajiggy at you. You duck out of the way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers.
Try not to bore us.
We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up.
You know, if you had to tell a horror story to two people like this, you'd probably just tell the story of Bluebeard. You know? They probably haven't heard that either. Yeah, Bluebeard is actually a pretty cool story, honestly. You know, for what it is. It's been a while since I've read that. I think I might do that tonight. Anyways.
I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend that it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive.
He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wrath. Anon was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not.
Fine, I'll tell a story.
As long as I don't have to sing.
Sure, I'm game to tell a story.
I hope it's a mystery. Oh, okay. So what type of story do you want to tell?
Romance, adventure, action.
You know, we should really give the Snape voice. We should give the Snape voice to the trickster just for fun.
It is what a voice he's getting. Which one do you want to tell, Mike?
This is a tough choice.
I hope,
huh?
I hope action is just you retelling Die Hard.
All right, let's
But
do it.
from,
Let's do action.
from a first-person perspective.
Let's do action. Here's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time I got into a bar fight.
The group is interested. They lean in.
I'm all ears. I'm all ears. And I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat.
You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off on the nearest rock before starting. Doesn't that usually break, like, can't you?
Yeah, no, that's not a good idea.
That's how you get glass inside your throat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, wouldn't you end up breaking the neck of the bottle?
Yeah.
I'm at the local watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table.
It's been so long since I've gotten to play pool. Slay is good.
Steely Dan blasts from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jar is filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint.
Yeah, that's not gonna piss off the bartender.
The patrons cheer for me. I am their god.
It's gonna be Roadhouse.
Suddenly I hear the telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open.
Wait, it's a saloon now?
And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo.
He sounds sexy.
Look at Braves like its position. What the fuck?
Thought I smelled something acrid from Akron when I hopped off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight.
Hold on.
Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street going to do without someone to sell them someone's secondhand cufflinks tonight? I taught him. He strokes his oily beard.
We're getting so many different references in one.
Yes, I'm aware.
That was like from that scene in Scooby-Doo where Shaggy like beats up the bikers.
Is this Roadhouse? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes.
Roadhouse.
The story has a lot of specific geographic references in it.
I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out that reference.
Oh no, that's the Gremlins guy. He worked at a pawn shop, didn't he?
Oh God, are we playing
the
Mr. Wing?
Gremlins pawn shop. The Gremlins pawn shop, or it could also be the pawn shop from Friday the 13th, the series.
Mr. Miyagi.
That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about my cutting you off in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well, then let's hug it out, I say, tears starting to well in my eyes. Oh, this is getting weird. And we made up.
Into?
Their
That's not a-
faces are
that's not a-
just right.
That's not a bar fight.
What about the bar fight?
Oh yeah, we got in a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was just an argument about whether you should say pop or soda.
You say soda.
So
Come on!
Pop, pop.
I gave up headlining at Coachella for this. Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you, but it's a laugh you're ready to accept. That sure was a kind of story, technically. Okay, that was not even a good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end here. So, who else would like to hear a story for tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. You want to try Spirit this time?
Yeah, give me my hot goth chick.
I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you got out of anyone else in this group. Or what the hell you just told the story about. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, or technically, I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity, aka they wanted to bang. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful shabby chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tested 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. And this is why I'm never dealing with getting married like this. They chose Lilikoi, by the way, so fancy. When it comes time to figure out the decorations, however, the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed.
Can I just interact really fast? Why the fuck would you say Lilikoi? It's just passion fruit. Just say passion fruit. You pretentious cunt. It's passion fruit.
Is Lilikoi just passion fruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just say passion fruit, you pretentious cunt.
After all,
passion fruit is good though.
Her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he is definitely not to be trusted. I mean, yeah, the open-toed sandals we gotta talk about. The cargo shorts, I don't care. You might be able to rock those.
Socks and sandals, right?
Having decided on such a lovely, natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blossoms, where the best blooms could be found, and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding, so that they would be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. You are not finding a bride that would ever do this the day of the wedding. Like, oh my god, can you imagine the nightmare that would be? You'd be coming back all hot and sweaty, and then you had to put on a wedding dress? This was written by a guy.
Japanese.
This was written by a
Japanese,
guy.
uncle.
This was written by a guy. This was
by
written by a guy.
Goddamn weeaboo.
Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and this was written by a guy! And set off into the woods to gather flowers. Trust me, you're not going to find a woman that's going to do this the day of the wedding. She will send her man to do this the day of the wedding. Especially not in those dresses. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in the baskets. I think this was written by a guy. Has anyone ever had to deal with a wedding dress? Even a Japanese one? I mean a classical Japanese one. You're not doing this shit in any of those, be it European or Japanese style wedding dresses. Trust me. Any kind of dress, you're not doing this in. However, when she came upon once familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow it was more beautiful than it had been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms, so vibrant and colorful she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, impossibly, even more beautiful blossoms. I think this is, everyone's doing it in the chat now. Everyone who's married. Here's a test. Anyone who's been married, anyone who's dating a woman, ask if she would go flower picking in her wedding dress, and then watch. Just sit back and watch her reaction, and that's how you know this was written by a guy. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the fiancé crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepping over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into the festering mold pile on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into the shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and loved one looked for her, but to no avail. They searched for the pasture and the tree line and into the forest, but there is no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher blossoms to clip, but never finding them.
Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are. Out there, all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad.
Just like someone we know. Dwight?
Go to hell, Dwight.
Now was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of an episodic storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and the creator. Technically, you can do sequels properly, you just keep the same writer, but they never do that.
Instead of making anthology series like American Horror Story, where like season 11 is basically just fab material for the creator.
Or you have that problem.
Like a certain comic writer, I know.
Damn, Gavin, could you delete any sequel from existence? What would it be?
I feel like that was a pot shot at me, but I know it wasn't. Don't
Yes,
answer
Star
that.
Wars Episode 3.
We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening.
God forbid my small talk get in the way of any romantic twilight moment.
Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen?
It's the best. I mean, okay, you're fun tonight, and try not to end up dead.
Well, he did say
Why?
that.
Wait a minute. Why did you say the words wink, wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting to with the end up dead thing?
Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right?
Well, except for the spirit, he really doesn't belong here. He's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed.
Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in! What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes?
Poor Raph.
He's enough talk of fires, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well?
I was about to make a joke that Mike take a hit.
What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me.
On those spindly legs, you're probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded and on is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power.
Clip it. Somebody clip that.
Yes. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice. It's completely logical. It's not because the devs just don't want me to be the easiest to auto-kill everyone. No, that's not it at all. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. She's not wrong. That's the worst part. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. And now she's a annoying little bitch.
The Spirit is a hipster. Holy shit.
It's like she's actually trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me?
That would be
Phrasing?
the biggest hate fuck ever. I'm fine with this.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you. For the moment.
I don't know, just pick one of us. Maybe we could all move on with our lives or, the special projects we might have going.
Now, do we want to pick our Dami Mommy, or do you guys want somebody else?
I think we should continue to press the Dami Mommy because we still need to get into her pants.
Me.
You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with this evening's activities? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. We might have to do several runs of this eventually. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Dami Mommy.
Dami Mommy. Huntress.
You'll know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste, and I don't just say that because I can sit there eating you. Yummy, yummy. Bring that big thing over here.
Please, no teeth.
Huntress licks her
Gotta get
lips as
all-
she closes, as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? I like that this game acknowledges Trickster as a mistake. Is he that much hated by the fan base?
He's basically just a Korean top model that got how you say, like, he basically won the spotlight all the time, so he ended up like killing people and shit just to be the only one on screen all the time. Instead of making a sporting event out of it instead.
Let's go over to the bar. No, not with you. Sorry, my TV turned on. Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. Yummy, yummy.
Like, it's gonna be all inside Dummy Mom. We give you a nice, big, creamy surprise.
You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. And those are taxidermy tool. Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. I might want to say it.
We're gonna ban it.
We might die.
You're gonna die between those thighs, that's what you mean.
Yeah, boy. We're gonna get stuffed full of various things.
Something on your mind?
She smiles. Drink this.
No.
I actually really like that cup, though.
Dun, 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 dun.
Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Is that a giant bug flower in there?
Yes.
Huh, neat. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is...
Bombs away!
You pound the drink. It's actually quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that?
Yes, of course. I've always admired yours.
Is he gonna do face off on us?
I was just thinking that too. But they already have Leatherface in the game, so.
Give me a belt attachment so I can wear it over my junk.
Oh,
I mean, she's gonna make you into the person, you know. That's what she said.
What would you like?
Rabbit mask, anglerfish mask, fluffy cat mask.
I know which one Mike would pick.
Yeah, the middle one.
Oh, I thought you'd go with the fluffy cat mask.
No, I want to be weird.
You want the anglerfish?
Yeah.
Fish.
A mask with a light dangling off the front of it and big scary fang teeth. All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby.
This is such a cool idea, badass.
Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. Probably like the clouds or something.
Well, I know what I'm going to work on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you.
We're gonna be direct with this. Let's just fucking get out of here. These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe we'll go get directly into your bed?
No, that's not how tonight go. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go.
You get out of here. This is 3 times in a row.
Not literally. You're spooky kids.
Soon.
Soon. Trademark.
Huntress,
Soon.
you've got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about?
Jesus fucking Christ, I just want to bone the fucking Russian lady, god damn
I'm
it!
trying to finish the... Once we finish this night, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Just be happy you're getting your Dommy Mommy.
Oh, God.
Something less deadly than throwing axes at chasing survivors, maybe. Just the thought.
Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves?
No, you little jokester. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow, depending on the mood we're in, because they won't leave me alone to be with my man. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island, Dwight. I need your help. Let's get out of here.
I like how Dead is like posing like she's trying to out-booty the booty of Huntress, but it's like
She is, yeah, you're right.
Oh, God.
But she does not have it. Like, she's trying too hard.
Doing something in a different place entirely?
You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for great soup bases and which ones make you super dead. Do you hear that? If you bother me one more time while I'm trying to bang on, I'm going to shove these mushrooms down your throat. I'll show you
Technically,
two
all
mushrooms.
mushrooms are edible at least once.
I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. I'm going to save because I need to.
Oh God, we're gonna die.
What is going on? Why is it trying to save constantly? Stop it.
See, it's trying to fuck you over.
Okay, that sounds easy enough. The black one.
Yeah.
Correct. It's called the Black Trumpet. And boo 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 boo, it is delicious. Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point to the one that won't result in the instant death if you eat it.
Won't result in
Yellow one.
You
The
think
yellow
so?
one. Yeah, that's a cancer roll, I think it's called. Those are edibles. They grow everywhere.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and it tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. Come here. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit until you die?
I'm fairly certain the white one is poisonous. Like it's a white mushroom.
Yeah.
It's a white toadstool.
So the green one?
Yeah.
Correct. It's green cracking rush. Rusula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and...
Perfect score. That knowledge is gonna come in handy if we're stranded here on this island for much longer.
Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself.
I mean, it was sort of forced too.
The top
hot,
one,
aren't
man,
they?
the top
Yeah,
one.
no, definitely the top one. The other ones are just funny. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself.
Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I demean myself if I want. Holy shit!
Damn.
That was the wrong option.
She's angry, but
Oh, no.
also turned on. Ooh, this is pretty hot. We're here.
Get out, you stupid shit.
Claudette and Dwight are gathering together on the beach, typical.
Exactly what the voice said.
I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one here who can hear me. I hate those two with a burning passion at this point. The gang's all together again in the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone sweat. That's where we are going to leave it tonight.
You
or today.
were.
But I hate those two with a burning passion. I think so does the entire chat at this point.
4 times now we've been cockblocked.